Happy Monday. Happy new month. September 1st is upon us. Pray you had a great weekend. And you're excited to face this new month, this new week. And, seeing that it's September 1st, I'm thinking, like, what can we talk about this week? And, I think reflection should be the word of the day for this week. Reflection. In all the busyness of planning and all the business of executing those plans, we must take time to reflect. So August is finished. I must check and see, listen, this is what I promised to do in August. This is what I said to do in August. It's September 1st right now. How much of that goals and dreams and stuff I had for August, how much of those things were accomplished? Where did I go wrong? Where did I go right? What could I have done better? Because as I now plan for September, I'm in September now, so all the plans I had for September, now is not the time to be planning for September. Now is the time to be executing those plans for September. So reflection now plays a big part on it. Measures my progress. It measures my my development. It highlights my failure. It highlights my success. It highlights what works, highlights what doesn't. And it's important that I sit and reevaluate what I have done, and then be honest with yourself to say, am I making progress? Because if I don't do reflections in my life, how else would I know whether I am succeeding or not? And last week or the week before, I think we talked last week we talked about being accountable to people, and this week I want you to be being accountable to ourselves in our reflections. In our reflection is being honest with ourselves. How is this working? Even our friends here at Inside Strategic Media, they have to do reflections too, because if you don't do reflections and you don't realize that a lot of stuff you're doing is not working, eventually you're gonna go broke. Eventually you're gonna lose energy, and eventually you're gonna end up quitting. You're gonna give up. That's why it's important to do reevaluation for us in these sessions, if you want to call it sessions. It's when we're gonna be real with ourselves and say, you know what, I have to do something different, or else I'm gonna go bankrupt. I'm gonna keep losing money. I'm gonna not see success. They themselves have to do it as a media team, as a solution team. They themselves have to do it. So it's important. Let us take time to reflect on what we're doing, to analyze whether it makes sense what we're doing, to analyze whether I could do something different. I could use my skills and talents, my resources differently. Maybe I could have different results. But unless I take time to reflect on what I'm doing and what I have done or didn't do, unless I have those times, I would just keep wasting my time. And sometimes in our reflections, we can say, you know what, this is unnecessary. I don't need to be doing this stuff. This was a waste of a time. This, I'm not going to do this again. In the reflections, we take out the stuff that didn't work. We keep the thing that did work, and we try to add to those things that did work. So as we're in September, we want this September to be better than August. And again, by the time we hit October, it's going to be the same principles. But I encourage you at the end of every month, start going through that reflection process. And by the time you hit the first of the new month, you are ready to go with new ideas, new strategies of how you're going to accomplish your dreams and goals. And as you do that, you are automatically bettering yourself. That is already progress already, because you are being serious. You're being serious in what you're doing. So these reflection sessions, it's when you analyze, when you show forth or manifest that you're serious about what you're doing. I want to see changes in my life. I am willing to do whatever it takes. And sometimes I have to cut something out of my life. Sometimes I have to add some things into my life. But at the end of the day, my goal is to see improvements in my life. And I take these reflection sessions seriously, because my goal is to better myself. If I better myself, I can better my family, I can better my community, I can better my surrounding, and that's my goal. Amen. Listen, I pray you have a great week, a great month of September. I pray that whatever dreams and vision you set out to accomplish, you will accomplish it. I pray that the grace of God will be upon you to accomplish it. Because I'm a firm believer that whatever you set your mind to do, it will prosper. It will happen if you stick to it. And as part of sticking to it, you need reflection in your life. Amen. Listen, go out there, have a ball, enjoy this life. Amen. Take care.